Hello my year 13 sculptors, welcome back to my classroom. I know it's a digital one at the moment, but however I hope this is going to be good enough for me to give you guys the informations that you guys need to know about the lesson. So basically what's going to be happening is from home I want you guys to work digitally, or you're more than welcome to work on your book as well. And then this is what you're going to be doing until you guys come back to school next week, which is what I believe the date that you guys will be returning, although things can change. This is the task that you guys will be doing. So you are going to be doing an artist research as usual, and then you'll be doing a convention drawing. Now I know that you guys have done about 3 artist research and then done a conventional drawing as well. However, I think it's going to be a great idea if we have a lot of different convention drawings, which means you have a lot of ideas for the brief that you guys have written down. So the more ideas that you have, the more likely chance that you will be able to develop your work much better, and more works that you can produce for the 3 panels that you guys will be creating in the future. So this is what's going to be happening. So with artist research, which is the first one that you're going to be doing, it's the normal thing. Basically, I want you guys to find an artist. Now, there are a couple of the ways that I want you guys to do it. If you already know a couple of the artists, you're more than welcome to use those ones. However, if you don't have any other ways to get different artists, this is what I want you guys to do. So if you go to our teams page, you will be able to see the teams and etc. Where I want you guys to go to is the files page. So you click on the files page and it will upload, and you will be able to see the class materials. I don't know why it says mark my on the modified by for some reason, but it'll say class material. Click on that, and I have uploaded 2 links for you guys. The first one is a PowerPoint, and then you guys will be able to see a PowerPoint. Once you click onto it, it'll upload. It takes a little bit at a time, but it'll come up with so many different artists that you guys can look as well. So for example, Andy Goldsworthy, or I'm pretty sure Anthony Gormley is one of them in here as well. Bill Woodrow, then there's so many other artists that you guys can also look as well. So you guys can go through this list and have a look at a couple of the artists that you can get inspiration and the idea from. Any of them that relates to your idea, use it, and then you guys will be doing some conventional drawings. So that's the first way of doing it. And then if I go back, there is going to be another class material in here as well, and then you'll be able to see a Word document that says sculpture artist link. You can click on that one here as well, and then you'll be able to see the link. If you click on that, it'll open up for you guys, and then it'll have figure. If you're doing something that's got to do with figure, person, these are the artists who use like a figure-based sculptures, assemblage, found objects, or using objects and then installing it next to each other to make something. These are the artists that you'll be seeing, and there are so many artists that you guys can look at. This also something about identity, environment, so nature and etc., or something that is also architectural as well. So you guys can hop onto this link. This is actually made by NZQA, so it's NCA approved. You guys can go through all of these artists. Basically what you do is maybe you can even copy one of the name, Mona Hayton, copy it and then paste it, and then maybe I can even write sculpture, so I can just see their sculpture, not like their actual faces, and see the works that this person has actually created, and then do a research about those as well. So there's a couple of the ways that you can do an artist research. So going back to this page, so I want you guys to do an artist research. Remember, you have to outline what convention the artist is actually using as well. So for example, I've asked you guys, what material is your artist using, and also what convention is your artist is using, so what they're actually doing and etc., and also the theme and the idea. What do you think that they're talking about, and how can that relate to my idea, my brief, and my theme that I have determined to do? So that's something that you guys can do, and after that you guys will be doing a conventional drawings for it. Now you guys all know how to do this one. It's going to be straightforward. We've been always doing it. Basically drawing a location, For now, we can't really take the photo of the school or anything, but we can maybe even photograph at home if you're going to be installing your work at home, a location, and you can draw on top of that. So you have to talk about the location, the perspective, maybe like an angle that you'll be looking at. Am I looking like this one over here? Am I looking down onto a sculpture? Or am I going to be looking up towards it? So here I am looking down onto the sculptures. So there's a person drawn over here and I can see the path that's going through. All those informations you need to be giving it like an artist. So it's like creating a little model drawing. And what I want you guys to do is, so if we just go back over here, you guys will be creating 2 drawings and I want one of it to be a very good drawing. So maybe the first one can be just like a brief drawing. It doesn't even have to be that neat. With a pen or a pencil, just briefly draw what you want to be creating, like an angle that you can see. You can briefly draw like a little space with a perspective. And then the next one can be done with like a collage. So maybe if you have a printer at home or like a magazine, you can cut out little bits and then actually stick it into the book as well, and then actually do a really good drawing. So I wanted 2 scrap drawings and maybe 1 good drawing is what I want you guys to work on. Now with the time, I'm pretty sure this week would be more than enough time because you'll have 3 lessons. That means you'll be able to create 1 artist research, use 1 lesson. Next 2 lessons, do the drawing. So it'll divide up really nicely for you guys. So 15th of April is when you start with the artist research, and then you do the convention drawing and then complete it by Friday. And then you will upload that onto the Teams Drive or the OneNote. I'll explain about that on Friday, but that's what you will be doing. And then once that is finished, I think you guys will be back to school on 22nd or 23rd. So I can maybe give you guys time up to that time for you guys to complete the convention drawing pages with 1 artist research. So that's what we can do until that time. But what I want you guys to remember is I will be doing the role. I'll be doing the role checks. And what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to hop onto our 13 sculpture class for me. And if you go onto the post, which is the first page, what I will do each day is I will upload on the time when we actually have the lessons, with the dates written on. So as you can see with this one, it says convention drawing 4th, but for the next post, I'll probably have the dates on it. What I want you guys to do is, so if it says 15th of April, this is the lesson, and maybe the video is linked over here. I want you guys to either like it. So if you go to this corner over here, I think you guys can hit up and then go like it. And what it does, it shows me who's been liking that. That shows that you have read this post. Or you can put a reply to this post as well. So as you can see, you can ask me any questions or say yes sir, I am here, or etc. And then you can even throw any questions that you have over here as well, so I can see that you guys have seen my post. So that's the way that I'm going to be running the lesson. I hope that was a good information for you guys. Make sure you guys stay safe, and I'll see you guys back once the lockdown is over. Thank you very much. Have a good day.